Hey Seahawks, and welcome back to Seahawks Central News from 6 Feet Apart, of course.
We've got a great show for you today with everything you need to know about Trump's visit to Wilmington on Wednesday and the recent reopening of the Student Rec Center.
We've also got some updates about the price of COVID-19 testing on and around campus and some important information about how to cast your vote this November. I'm Isabella Pleasance.
And I'm Abby Winstead. Sit down and stay tuned because Seahawks Central News starts right now. The Best for the Nest tracked that UNCW's daily positive case count is now at 242 students, with 37% of our quarantine dorm at capacity as of September 8th. This has many people in the community anxious of how this is affecting New Hanover County. Late last week, Chancellor Sartorelli announced that the rec center would now be offering free COVID testing, which is made available through the CARES Act. This information comes after UNCW's largest daily case count yet on September 3rd, coming in at 38 new cases. As a result of high case numbers, UNCW is working hand-to-hand with the New Hanover County Health Department to, quote, take decisive action against the spread of COVID-19, quote. With UNCW reporting clusters in residence halls at Cornerstone, Pelican, Graham-Hewlett, Belk, and Sandpiper Halls, starting this week, Housing and Residence Life will start reaching out to first-year students to start moving them into single-occupancy rooms. There will nearly be 800 students affected by the new change. New Hanover County's Health Department reached out to UNCW because of COVID-19 statistics, which can also be found on the Best for Nest. That shows a positive slope in cases since the start of classes on August 18th. New Hanover also reached its largest daily case count this month with a total of 103 cases at the end of August. Over 3,000 cases have been reported in New Hanover County, with 33.5% of those being the ages of 18 to 24 years old, the largest source of new COVID cases in the county. To continue to keep UNCW and our surrounding communities safe, we want to remind you all to social distance, wear your mask, and sanitize.
President Donald Trump visited Wilmington last Wednesday to commemorate the city as a World War II heritage site. He spoke to a crowd of supporters, local government officials, and veterans in front of the battleship. One statement he gave to a handful of reporters before the event has made national headlines when he appeared to urge the people of North Carolina to vote twice in order to test their voting system, saying, quote, let them send it in and let them go vote. And if their system is as good as they say it is, then obviously they won't be able to vote. The president said if it isn't tabulated, they'll be able to vote. That's the way it is, and that's what they should do. The following day, Patrick Gannon, a spokesman for the North Carolina State Board of Elections, put forth the statement that willfully voting twice is a felony. At the same time on Wednesday that Trump was addressing his supporters, several demonstrations cropped up around downtown Wilmington. The city's Black Lives Matter chapter led an anti-racism rally in Gervais Park, but many demonstrators on North Front Street found themselves cut off from any type of audience as a portion of the road leading up to the Isabella Holmes Bridge was cut off to traffic by the police. UNCW students in attendance witnessed state trooper helicopters flying overhead. One student, Martina Liddy, who provided us these videos of the event, said this about the purpose of the rally. I can't speak for the organizers, but I know my message was for Black Lives Matter and in particular Black veterans, since Trump's visit was about veterans and they feel like he doesn't address at all how they fall victim to racism. I attended the protest because I agree with those values and also because I believe that Black people, which includes Black veterans, will not be safe until the police are abolished. And Trump's presidency and police are harmful to Black people. I protested because I do not want Trump or his supporters to feel welcome in Wilmington. Black residents of Wilmington deserve better.
Speaking of voting, 2020 has not been short of surprises. This year will be encountering an election while facing a pandemic, so we want to make sure you Seahawks have all the information and material you need for when voting comes. UNCW students will vote in the same manner as every other registered voter, so if you haven't already, you will need to register to vote, which can be completed online, through mail, or even at the County Board of Elections office. Many will have to register to vote by mail and send the form to the local election office where you were born. This is an easy task, but to register by the mail, the form must be postmarked by Friday, October 9th. The Office of Leadership and Engagement has a UNCW Votes page with important dates, student resources, and a voter guide and an option to chat with experts for more assistance. Students can also stop by the OSLE office in Fisher University Union to register to vote in person. Voting is your right, so make sure you use it. And now we have Savannah Hansen in studio reporting on the recent opening of the Student Rec Center. Savannah?
Gyms are reopening as Governor Roy Cooper moves North Carolina into Phase 2.5, which includes our Student Rec Center. On Saturday, September 5th, Chancellor Sartorelli allowed the Rec Center to open at 30% capacity for students and staff. The Rec Center will be offering their free weight area, equipment, tracks, and pools, as well as group fitness classes in person and online, such as yoga and kickboxing. To ensure everyone's safety and the sanitation of equipment, before going, you have to sign up for a time slot online. Registrations can be made up to a day and a half in advance. Time slots are 50 minutes, and you're allowed to go up to twice a day. When the registration time is over, you'll be asked to leave, and a mandatory cleaning will take place before the next session begins. So people are discouraged to sign up for 2 sessions back to back. Along with the gym, the recreation fields reopened, which allows intramural sports to begin recruitment. The seasons are expected to start in early October. You can find out information about intramural teams and sign up at the SRC online at www.imleagues.com/UNCW. Abby?
Thanks, Savannah. Well, that's it for us this week. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to UNCW TealTV on your favorite social media platform. For Seahawks Central News, I'm Abby Winstead.
And I'm Isabella Pleasance. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.